Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Me and my best friend here are here to talk to you about a very serious problem in America, schizophrenia.
Mr. University President Dude, sir, 0.5% of all young adults are affected by schizophrenia. With so many young adults in the world, that calculates out to thousands and thousands of people, and I bet a lot of possible football players are affected.
But you may ask, why does it happen?
Chromosome 22 is to blame.
Yes, but chromosome 22 is just part of it. There are several others to blame as well.
The risk mutation is 22q, 11.2 microdeletion, which occurs in 1 in every 4,000 people. This calculates out to be 750 people in the US alone, over 1.5 million in the rest of the world.
Schizophrenia also lowers proteins and causes amino acids to rise in great quantities. Which
is bad. 2.4 million people, which is over 1% of all people, is affected by this genetic disorder.
This is the story of Jim Collinsworth, a man with schizophrenia.
Hi guys, my name is Jim Collinsworth, and I live with a very serious condition known as schizophrenia. You know, I've had this condition ever since I was just a little kid, and the medicine, it's just never worked, ever. No, they told me this was for a good cause. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you know, I've had to deal with this all my life. I've seen many doctors, tried many patients, and none of them have worked. You know, living with schizophrenia is very difficult sometimes because there's just no telling what's gonna happen. I mean, I've taken the medicine they've given me. I've done the treatments they've told me to do, but it just doesn't work. I get off it, and the voices just come back. It's voice after voice after voice. I guess you are a voice. Why do you always talk to me? And, you know, it just gets old after times. I'm tired of living like this. Why do I have to? Why me? I'm just an average person trying to live my life, and all I ever have to deal with is these voices. You are not in control of me. Stop telling me you are. They're not important. They're not even real, is what people tell me. But they are real. I can hear them, and that's all that matters. You know, my name's Jim Collinsworth, and I live with schizophrenia.
Although our friend Jim was an African American, the majority of people affected are African American.
Mr. University President Dude, sir, did you know what great Steven Jackson, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Steve Smith are? All of them are great football players. Well, what would happen if they had schizophrenia? I want you to think about that one, sir.
Did you know we live in America, and America is a developed country? Because schizophrenia is most common in developed countries, because it affects migrants more than natives, and developed countries have more migrants.
Although there are some treatments to this, there aren't solid cures. Some treatments like chlormazine, clozapine, and cusapine, but that's just a few of the possible treatments to help this disorder.
But, however, you should consult your doctor before using any of these treatments. Be sure not to use them with alcohol or if you are pregnant.
However, Mr. University President Dude, sir, it's hard to keep schizophrenia patients on the medicines because the voices in their head tell them not to take it.
You might be wondering if there are any cures to this, but there aren't. There is just potential. These possibilities consist of, but are limited to, animal-assisted therapy, music therapy, gluten-free diet, and sarcosine.
Now, Mr. University Dude, sir, you are probably wondering why you should give us a grant.
Because we care.
We understand that there are many people living with schizophrenia, so we need the money.
You guys have money.
That you could give to us.
That would give us money.
That way we could do research for people with schizophrenia.
But we need money for that.
So, Mr. University President Dude, sir, if you find it somewhere within your soul, you wouldn't just be helping us. You'd be helping 2.4 million people like Jim living with schizophrenia. Million people living with schizophrenia.
What the heck? That's the last 4 words. Are you kidding? Last 4 words rhyme.
No, it's